Welcome to LEV Toys. That was a bit of a sneak peek of what's about to happen, because currently all we know is that Sophie and Henry are now engaged to get married. Well, obviously now they're gonna get married because we've just seen what's gonna happen. And in the last episode they got mobbed by all of the Lego Friends girls because there's nothing they love more than planning a wedding. And well, Matthew and Henry aren't really needed here. The girls are taking off with Sophie and Matthew and Henry can go and get the things ready that they need for the wedding. Now, Sophie's very smart. She has sent most of the Friends girls off to deliver the invitations for the wedding, which leaves her with Olivia, who is going to be her bridesmaid, to help her choose the perfect wedding dress. So they've come to the right place because Mrs. Wedding Dress Lady is going to see what is just right for Sophie. This one here is beautiful. It has been just the one that every single bride has wanted to wear this season, with the cherry blossoms on the front, and it's beautifully set off, if you like, with a bow in your hair. Bows are very this season, but Sophie's not so sure. She likes it and it suits her, but it's just not perfect. So what else have you got, Mrs. Wedding Dress Lady? She's going to pop out the back and see, because a new shipment just arrived with some beautiful wedding dresses, and this one, straight out of the Paris fashion magazines, this one has got gold embellishments, and if we pair it with this gorgeous lace veil, it will just be, is it? It's the perfect wedding dress. She feels like a princess. This is the one, we'll take that. So, Olivia has got all of the precious parcels packaged up and it's time to head off to the next place, but we don't need Olivia for this, so she's going to take this back to the hotel. Sophie gets her makeup and her hair done because this wedding is very, very soon. So, facial done, wedding makeup. I think that shade of lipstick is just perfect. What do you think? Now, hairstyle. Oh, not quite glamorous enough, maybe. Oh, I like that, but maybe an updo, so... Oh, that nice high ponytail is very cute, but it's not really formal enough. I do like that bun, but it's a bit severe at the front. How about... Oh, hold on. No, hold on. Oh, that's all the teasing up that you have to do underneath to make it really full, to give it lots of volume. Oh, this is lovely. Very elegant. It needs maybe a little bit more softening around the front, maybe a little bit of embellishment, maybe a bit darker, a slightly darker shade. What can you do? Let's see. This is it. This is, oh, it's so pretty. This is the perfect hairstyle for her wedding. Yes, look, Sophie is thrilled. So a last little brush over to smooth all those wisps out of the way and a little bit of spray and she's ready. So back to the hotel. It is almost time. So into the wedding dress, veil is on. Olivia is helping out so much. She's just the best bridesmaid. The bouquets have arrived. They're simply divine. They're so gorgeous. And yellow is Sophie's favorite color. They are ready. Now, how are they getting to this wedding? Oh, horse and carriage. How romantic. They are all settled in. Sophie's father is coming along to give her away. He is so proud. I hope all the guests are waiting. I hope Henry's waiting. He is. They're all ready and the wedding is ready to start. All the guests are waiting and the carriage has arrived. Sophie is here. Her father is handing her out of the carriage and the wedding can begin. Here comes Olivia. She looks lovely. She's very nervous, but she's not as nervous as Henry. He's waiting to see his beautiful bride. Here she comes. Oh no, hold on, that's just her father. He's waiting to give his baby girl away. One last kiss for Daddy, and then down the aisle to Henry, who thinks she is the most beautiful thing that he has ever seen. It's time for Henry and Sophie to get married. Do you take each other to be each other's husband and wife? Well, do they? They do! Then you may kiss the bride, and the bride can kiss the groom, and they can have their first wedding kiss, and they are now officially husband and wife. How beautiful! And The cake, their wedding cake, is just the cutest thing ever. Look at that panda. It's time to cut the wedding cake and everyone's going to have a delicious piece. And before they go off on their honeymoon, shall we have a bouquet throw? Well, hold on, who's going to get it? Oh, I don't know who ended up with the bouquet. That's just ridiculous. They are ready to head off on their honeymoon now. Everyone is sending them the best wishes and they've tied tin cans to the back of the taxi because it's traditional. And I spy who got the wedding bouquet. Did you see? Make sure you tell me in the comments. Now we need to send the happy couple off on their honeymoon, and Sophie doesn't know where they're going because Henry has kept it a surprise. So he's got their tickets so they can check in and get their luggage all booked in, and the flight attendant is going to take them over. She's actually the captain too because they are going on this private charter jet to somewhere very mysterious and special. This is so fantastic. It's like a luxury plane flight. How special. Let's get this plane ready to take off. And let's see where they're going. Well, they're going nowhere at the moment. They're taxiing everywhere. Oh, here we go. They're in the air. I wonder how long this flight's going to take. I think it's going to take about 8 hours. So let's cut right through those 8 hours, fly around for a little bit, and we'll cut to the end of the flight. And they're landing. That was amazing. If only all flights were that quick. Where have they come to? Here they have arrived in Ninjago City. What a wonderful place to have a romantic honeymoon. First up, they need to check into their accommodation, and it is the teeniest, tiniest room. It's so cute. They're going to have just such a marvellous time. Right next to their apartment is the gorgeousest little tea shop, so they'll be able to get a snack whenever they want. Should they go out and explore? Well, they're going to need some money first. So stopping at the ATM. The ATM is kind of seems to be possessed. It has a mind of its own. It's just shooting lots of money out, which is perfect. So they can take this and they can spend it all. So where to first? They're going to go out and have some delicious cooked crabs, some cultural cuisine, and see what it tastes like. I don't know whether those ones are cooked or not, but I really hope they are. They're going to get some souvenirs at the souvenir shop. What does Henry have his eye on there? He's got a cute hat. And out they go to explore around the streets. Try not to run over any of those chickens. This is beautiful. This must be the old quarters of Ninjago near the temple. And they can have some ramen and a tea ceremony. And then later on, they can watch a show. Oh, look. There's snakes and there's flames and the people are running away from the flames and there's a snake and there are flames and it just keeps going round and round in circles. Best show ever. Now they have a full week's honeymoon holiday to explore everything that Ninjago City has to offer. This is beautiful here at the Temple of Airjitsu, and they're going around on the fish market, and it looks like they're going to take a boat ride. Does this look safe? I don't know, because I think Henry's in charge. He really loves that hat. He's taking them off. Are they coming back? Oh yes, they are coming back. What has happened to Henry? Henry feels a little seasick. I don't think that calm boat ride should have done that to you, Henry. They can have some sushi in the fancy sushi restaurant right up here in the rooftop. What have they ordered? It looks like they're having fresh sashimi. Yum. And they just get to have so much fun. They are fishing for, hold on, it looks like Sophie's caught something. She's caught a crab. Oh, hold on, that's a yellow crab. Is that cooked or uncooked? I just can't figure it out. But, now she's fallen. Yeah, she's fallen in the water. But all good holidays must come to an end. And on the last night, they creep out onto the rooftops and lie under the moonlight munching on their sushi. Could it be any more wonderful? I suppose it could. They could be lying in a cherry blossom tree. That just looks so soft and lovely. I just hope they don't fall out because it's time to go back home again, Sophie and Henry. I hope you've had the most wonderful, memorable honeymoon to start your married life together. They've got all their souvenirs in their baggage, and Henry really likes that hat. And he's a very traditional young man, so he is going to sweep Sophie off her feet and carry her over the threshold of their new home to start their new life together as Mr. and Mrs. Sophie and Henry. I have no idea what their last name is. Maybe you could make one up for me and tell me in the comments. They've got some souvenirs to put up in their apartment. We're going to have to find some places for them. And the story is not finished yet, because there is going to be a new edition very, very soon. So make sure you've subscribed. If you haven't already, run and subscribe and run and click that notification bell too. If you give me a thumbs up, I will know that you have loved this video. You've got comments to leave me, so make sure you let me know those things that I asked about during the video, and we'll finish Sophie and Henry's story very, very soon. Bye!